What would you do if I told you that starting a highly profitable business from scratch could cost absolutely $0? Seriously, imagine zooming into the year 2026. The traditional barriers to entry, needing huge amounts of capital, finding a technical co-founder, or hiring expensive agencies, they've completely evaporated. Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're unpacking a masterclass on how to build a real, functioning business using just artificial intelligence. No fluff, no theory, just the exact tools you need. Let's dive right in.
So, experts actually just sifted through over 500 different AI tools to find the real signal in the noise. Because let's be real, most of them total distractions. But buried in that massive pile are 9 secret weapons. Tools that, when you connect them, can build, brand, scale, and automate an entire company completely behind the scenes. We're going to reveal this sequence step by step. And by the end of this explainer, you're going to have the exact blueprint to go out and do this yourself. Section 1, the blueprint of a business. Okay, so every great skyscraper starts with a foundation, right? You have to establish the perfect AI brain. Now, we all know ChatGPT, it's phenomenal for general purpose stuff. But look at the hidden strengths of these other top models. If you're building software, Claude is absolutely your best friend for complex logic. Need to analyze a video? Gemini's multimodal capabilities are pretty much unmatched right now. Want blazing speed? You're going to want to use Meta's Llama. And for raw, totally unfiltered answers, Grok is essential. You literally must pick the right tool for the specific job.
But wait, how do we actually find a profitable problem to solve in the first place? Well, here is a brilliant little trick. You just command one of those chatbots to scour Reddit. Why Reddit? Because honestly, it's the internet's complaint department. You can literally ask the AI, hey, find the biggest problems first-time founders face. Instantly, it uncovers real, visceral frustrations like the struggle to validate ideas. Boom. You now have guaranteed product market fit without spending a single dime on market research.
Section 2, building without writing code. Think about it. 10 years ago, turning your idea into software meant dropping, $50,000 and waiting 6 months? Today, we bypass that entirely using the modern no-code workflow, and it actually starts with your voice. You just speak your complex instructions aloud into an AI tool called Whisper at a normal, rapid pace. It instantly removes all your ums and formats the text perfectly. You then feed that exact text directly into an AI software builder called Lovable. Within moments, Lovable generates your live, functioning software. It honestly feels like magic, but it does require some finesse.
Which brings us to a massive pitfall. Why do so many people completely fail with these tools? Well, look at this quote. You have to treat the AI like a newly hired intern. If you just walk in and say, build me an app, it's going to fail. If you don't give your new digital employee the full context, like who the audience is and the exact parameters, it's going to mess up. Your success here relies entirely on how well you can communicate your vision.
Section 3. Designing your brand identity.
So, okay, you have a working piece of software, but now you've got a brand new problem, aesthetics. Because if your product looks like it was hastily thrown together by a robot, absolutely nobody is handing you their credit card. To avoid that amateur AI look, you've got to borrow from the pros. There is a clever shortcut called 21fourthDev. It's a massive library of high-quality website components. You just find a gorgeous design element, copy the prompt, and feed it straight back into Lovable. Instantly, your app goes from a clunky high school coding project to a sleek Silicon Valley startup.
And what about your logo? You can actually use Gemini's banana tool to rapidly generate dozens of ideas. Look, let's be completely honest, the first few might look terrible. But you use AI for rapid iteration. You tweak the prompt, make it minimalistic, kind of like Apple. But, and this is key, you don't stop there. You hand that AI concept off to a real human professional on Fiverr. The AI gives you the incredible speed and initial vision. The human designer gives your brand genuine polish and credibility. It's the perfect synergy.
Section 4, cloning yourself for scale. All right, picture this. Your business is live, but you are just one person. How on earth do you market on TikTok and Instagram 24 hours a day, 7 days a week without completely burning out? Well, welcome to the slightly controversial world of AI cloning. By combining visual avatars like HeyGen with voice models like 11 Labs, you create a digital twin. You record yourself for just 2 minutes. The AI learns your face, your subtle gestures, and your exact vocal tone. From then on, you just type a script and your clone delivers it flawlessly. I mean, influencers are literally taking entire weeks off while their clones run ads, pulling in millions of views. You might even be watching AI ads right now and not even realize it.
Section 5. Automating the entire machine.
Up to this point, we've had these really powerful tools, but they're kind of operating in isolation, right? A software builder here, a video clone there. But the true secret to a $0 business that actually scales is pulling back the curtain and connecting them into one unstoppable machine. Enter N8, an incredibly powerful AI orchestration tool. With N8, you set up a workflow. The AI automatically reads a trending article, writes a script, sends it to your HeyGen clone to generate a video, and posts it straight to TikTok, all without you touching a single button. For about $10 a month in hosting, you essentially have a full automated marketing department working while you sleep.
Section 6. The hidden costs of AI.
But let's pause for a quick reality check here. We have to look at the shadows too. These incredible cloud-based tools are often free for a very specific reason. When you're building a startup, you are having highly sensitive private meetings. Most people just use traditional bots that join their Zoom calls and process their startup secrets on external servers. Honestly, that is a massive security risk. Instead, you should look at tools like Granola. It transcribes your meetings locally, right on your own machine. There's no creepy bot joining the call, and your data literally never goes to the cloud.
And to further protect your data while you scale, you really need a secure internal brain. Enter Google's Notebook LM. Instead of constantly pasting your sensitive business plans into public chatbots, you literally just upload your secure PDFs and slides directly into it. It securely learns everything about your company. You no longer have to constantly re-explain your entire business model to a fresh AI every time. You just ask it questions, and it securely references your private documents to give you the answers you need.
I really want you to read this quote carefully and just let it sink in for a second. When you use public AI tools for free, you are actively feeding them your personal data and your business secrets. Remember, these are massive corporations. If they think they can make money out of your knowledge, they absolutely will. You must do your due diligence. Check those privacy policies, understand the risks involved. You've got to be smart about your digital footprint. So we've reached the end of the blueprint. We've uncovered the specialized chatbots, the zero-code builders, the AI clones, and the automation masterminds. The barrier to entry has quite literally never been lower. It costs absolutely $0 to begin. But here is the ultimate provocative truth we have to face. Simply possessing these tools is completely worthless without the actual drive to execute. The tools are there, they're waiting, the blueprint is right in your hands. So the only question left to answer is, will you actually build it?